Hey guys, what is up? This is going to be the tutorial video for that I released earlier, which was the cycling storage system. This is going to be a fairly easy video. I'm going to get rid of my guest controller.
Oops.
Yeah, I know all about the quick menu. That's great. There we go, and the first thing we are going to do is we are going to take a look at the old one, which I honestly have no idea where it's built. There it is. So just to show you guys what we're doing today, we have obviously got these trap chests in here, and we're going to be cycling through trap chests, because apparently they can be moved by pistons now. I can't find any information as to when or why or how this change was made, but it was most definitely made. But I'm happy, because now I can just make a double cycling feed take, and I've got compact storage where I can keep these chock full of shulker boxes.
Shocker.
Shocker boxes. Shulk full of shocker boxes. Something along those lines. Shulk full of chocker boxes.
Chocker
You
boxes.
can jam these chocker boxes right in there. Alright, so it's a bit bulky. I can understand what you guys are saying. A lot of item sorters usually use an 8 to 10 chest system and will actually filter the items. The difference is I'm not actually looking for an item sorter because item sorters will not filter shulker boxes. So if I have a ridiculous amount of shulker boxes and I have an item sorter, it doesn't filter through. Like, you can't sort shulker boxes, so a feed take is most definitely the most secure way to hold my items. Each chest in here can hold 54, I want to say. 54 sounds about right. 3, 6, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. Yeah, 54 items. So 10 chests is 540 items. Times 27 shulker boxes is like 2,500, I think. 540 should be like 2,700. I don't know, Jesus. 540,000 times 27. I can't even English today. 540,000. Yep, you can fit 540,000 chests in here. That's how much you can fit in here. 540 times 27 is more like 14,000.
Why are there no live people?
Hmm?
Usually people leave comments, right?
If they're in the stream.
Ah.
Top left, it'll show people who are actually watching. I just live stream because it's easier to actually stream off my PlayStation than it is to set up my phone to record a video,
Yeah,
just to
exactly.
upload it.
It looks better too, because otherwise you're using your phone, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's clean in-game content, so it should be fairly easy to watch and everything else.
Instead of looking ghetto AF.
Literally looking super ghetto AF.
That's what the book like.
Alright guys, so I'm going to tack one in right next to my original one here. Oh, my dog is coming to invade. He did this earlier too. He knows when I'm live streaming.
He's ready.
He knows when you are streaming. He knows when you're asleep. He's coming for cuddles, so cuddle him for goodness sakes.
Oh, do I smell clean?
It's like, yeah, what did you do?
Seriously? Oh, yikes. Everyone just probably now thinks I'm not clean. I'm finally clean.
I am the one that has cleanliness. Oh yes, hi dog.
I can ensure I'm usually clean. Yikes.
Alrighty. So today guys, I'm going to teach you how to do this on the area literally right beside where I built my first one. Just so you guys can see how to tack these together. Obviously it's not as compact as my original feed take system, so if you guys have seen that video, not going to be able to utilize the exact same design. Mainly because of this super basic double pulse extender here. Oh, sorry, double pulse initiator, because it's not an extender. No pulse is ever extended by this. So that is the only issue that's going to cause this to be slightly less compact than the other builds that I've done. But this one here, guys, it's still going to be very compact. It should be absolutely lovely. I'm excited to build this for you. So let's get started. I'm pretty much just going to be referencing point from this one that I've built right here. But it should go... let's just grab a different block. You're going to need a block of choice. You're going to need redstone dust, a sticky piston for the monostable circuit, a regular piston for the feed take, repeaters. I don't need any torches for this build. Obviously you would need a button, and beyond that you will need a set of trap chests. Oh, and glass panes or whichever block you would like. I just chose glass because it's what I used in the original feed tapes. So first thing I would do is drop out your floor by 2 blocks. Your button factor, whoops, this part here is entirely redstone, so I guess I'm just going to drop out the whole floor. Extra noodle. They call me Walk because all I do is noodles.
And no one understands the noodle.
I walk it off, I walk it off. Okay, so it should be one piece of dust pointing into a block with a sticky piston. Well, actually it should be one piece of dust next to a sticky piston with a block on top of it, a block down next to it, and a repeater facing outwards. So you've got this very awesome monostable circuit. There you go. Perfect. That's great. What we're then going to do is we're going to stick another block up in front of our repeater, just like that, and then we're going to go backwards over top of the repeater, just like so, with dust up on top of both of these blocks. And then we're going to go down below that block. So again, you should have this cross right here in the middle with the repeater powering up and down. This will power through. You're going to come down one more block, out one block. Oh, one moment, please. I feel as though I've messed up. I've made a mistake. Oh, okay, I understand what I did. So guys, I actually didn't do my original design for this. This is why this won't work for you entirely if you did try and do this. So what I did was I actually put another block in with a 1-tick repeater down like that, and then I put in the sticky piston. And that will give us that nice, even, flush look that we're looking for. There we go.
What?
Sure will.
I'm impressed.
Me too. Stick that there, with that there. And dust up on top, dust down below, dust out there, and like that. Oh, and sorry, out 3, because we want to give us this one block of space. So for any of you who have seen my previous feed take videos, this one is here to give us this extra one block of space in between the actual pistons and the redstone here. If you wanted to keep this more compact, this is actually the most compact it can get for this particular feed take and involving the trap chests, because if you at any point connected your trap chest right beside your dust here, it's going to actually cause you to not be able to power your system, which I could have just fixed with the repeater, it looks like. But we're committed now, so I'll probably just stick with this design, and if you guys feel obligated, you can fix it yourselves, because now you know what the core problem is. Anyway, so what we're also going to do, guys, is we're going to tack a repeater down facing the opposite way as our first 2 repeaters. So we're going to go down under, and then point into this, which this block should be directly under our sticky piston, and then this is where we're actually going to punch out the first 9 blocks or so. So what's going to happen is your dust is going to come out 1, 2, 3, and then I do believe I had to tack down some repeaters, 2 of them. Yeah, 4 dust, that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 repeaters on top of some blocks. And from there we had the pistons pointing, should push them backwards and then upwards, so I'd have to say right there, which would then continue my wall here. Perfect. Okay. So far we've got the basis of the feed taken. We're starting to put in our actual feed now. And as you can see, we've got our base pulse there. And then these, if that was there, should be facing upwards here and here. Once you've got that in place, you can just ignore the glass and the chests and everything for now. We will go back and fill everything else in later, but just for the moment we're actually going to put in the feed take before we do anything ambitious. So we've got this extra space for the double pulse, that way we can pulse twice into this piston, and then we've got our extra space on both sides, and you get this nice little wavy wall staggered pattern here, and I like that. I couldn't complain. I'm sure some of you will come up with a different way to use this. I don't care. I just want to bring the idea to you because I absolutely love this. So coming back up to our top redstone dust here, you're actually going to need to get rid of whatever block extra you had, like my grass block there. We're going to go up over top with the redstone, come out one block. I will end you, Jordan, if you keep clapping your hands like a frickin' seal. Orf, 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 orf.
Jesus.
Anyway, so you're going to go up 2 blocks, and then you're going to connect a block just like this upwards in front of it. So we can continue that up, and then you're also going to go 1 block over, whoops, 1 block up, 1 block over, 1 block down, just like the regular half slab staircase. And then this one actually has to be level with it because it needs a 2-tick delay repeater pointing up into a block. And that block should go up and 3 over again. Whoops, that looks like 4 over. That lines up there, that lines up there. Only thing is I need the downwards. So coming in from over here, we can just go up 1, 2, and 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And then we can come across over top of our pistons like this. And again, we're going to put these right beside our redstone dust, so it's going to point downwards right here. That gives us the full feed tape system, and we can actually just punch that right now, and we can see all of our blocks get activated. It's nice and fast. Just to make sure that this one actually does get activated. Perfect. And now we can go ahead and start filling in our feed tape system. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Phone caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. So, now that we have the feed tape in place, the only thing left for you guys to do is to alternate between glass and trap chests. So we are just going to keep going up. And crouch placing blocks. Well, actually, because I want this to go a little bit faster, I'm just going to go all the way around with glass, and then I will replace them with chests. So I will warn you guys, whichever 2 corners you leave open, you will have to leave the opposite corner open, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second here. This is not going to be the best demonstration of that, because I'm not currently leaving any empty corners. So, whoops. Seriously, if you keep clapping for me, I'm going to be annoyed.
I wasn't clapping for you.
You're just patting the bed.
Yes. I'm waiting for the ad to pass.
So you're tapping the bed.
I'm tapping the blanket, yeah.
Okay, so just like you just saw me do there, guys, I used glass for in between these feed takes because it's transparent, so you can still actually open your chests, which I probably should have specified earlier when I was explaining why I used glass. And what you can do, so as I said before, you want to leave your corners empty. So if this corner's empty and this corner's empty, we'll have enough space to push the blocks all the way around, and this will be absolutely lovely. No, I said lovely, not absolutely fluffy. So it doesn't matter which way your chests are facing, guys. You can use whatever facing or chest you'd like, just as long as you actually do have your glass in here to mark the reels so that your chests can't get shoved into one another. It should be good there. That corner's empty. That corner's empty. And doop, doop, doop. And then this should be a chest. Alrighty, let's see if this is fully functioning. Oh, I may be missing some delay. This goes up to there. This goes over to there. Goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. Why? Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's the single pulse. And to do a double pulse extension, this is extremely easy. We're just going to tack down 6 blocks right here. Oh, sorry, 9 blocks. And then you can punch out the center too if you feel so inclined. You can stick a piece of dust right here, so that is an elbow. Tack down a repeater into a block, because you don't want to use all of your redstone dust. You're feeling super cheap. And just keep tacking down repeaters. Until finally you have a, what should be a 4-tick delay. Do, 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 do. Or sorry, not a 4-tick delay, a 16-tick delay. So 4, 8, 12, 16. And then when we press our button... Okay, yeah, because this is the viewing... So it throws me off a little bit. So if this is the viewing hole, let me cover up here. Okay, so we've got our wall wave, we've got our double piston extensions, feed tapes here. So I can cycle through these ones, and that should in fact send a 2-pulse system. Hey, why did the second pulse not fire? That is inefficient. Ah, because not enough delay. Slippery. Okay, so we've got a single take, and then let's see the double take. Perfect. And so there you have it, guys. It is a double swapping reel-based chest system. Like I said, obviously I know a lot of the item sorters I've seen are a little bit more compact than this. And if you just have items upon items upon items upon items, and you don't have an abundance of shulker boxes, then absolutely use an item sorter. However, if you're like me and you just have stacks upon stacks upon stacks of shulker boxes, if you are shulk full of chalker boxes, you will end up using something like this.
The chalker boxes?
Absolutely. The chalker, shulker, box, shucker, something.
Chalker, dog.
I'm a shulker, shucker. Some sort of weird word analogy involving shulker boxes and chalk and shucking.
Literally chalk.
Yeah, it has to be chalk, just because Chandler can't speak English. But there you go, guys. These are 2 fully tileable systems where you could even stack them up and down if you felt inclined to do a leveling system. Like if you're like me, you have an extremely large storage room, so putting 4 or 5 of these for 4 million items, because we're filling them with shulker boxes, is definitely worth the time and space it would take. Because I don't know about you guys, but adding a security system is really tough when all of your items are just chilling out in the middle of nowhere. So I do really enjoy these dual feed take swappers. So there you go, guys. That has been the entire tutorial. I'm probably going to set up one more of these just for my own personal uses. But yeah, it is just, again, once more on the math here. So if each chest holds 54 items, and each one of those items can be a shulker box, and a shulker box holds 27 items, each one of those shulker boxes can hold a stack of 64 items, and then we take that number and we're going to times it by 10. So we've got 54 times 27 times 64 times 10 equals 933,120 items per reel, which means 4 reels gets you just under 4 million items. And in my opinion, that is absolutely fantastic, because you could do 4 reels in a 32 block long space. Or if you felt like doing this in, say, a rectangular room, that was something like 16 by 8 by 16, you could still put 6 of these in efficiently, and you could still have a doorway exiting your room with no problem. So that has been the entire video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the system. I hope this benefits you as much as it's going to benefit me. This has been Godfrey. Have a good one. I'm out of here.